now we got it working now. Crazy man. Old radio night 7/20/2019. Hey, crazy man, go ahead. Tell us what you got over there.
You talking on the old Royce 40 channels. Got that for a little side band with a deal 04. I got a little juice on it, around between 75 and 100 watts. I think that's why it's putting out though. I don't know. My biggest thing. Then I got a IMAX 2000 up in the tree about 70 foot. They call me 116 and try to get out. Nobody gets across the street. They call me crazy man, wait back out.
Tim Roger, crazy man. Tim Roger, how about that? Let me get off this horizontal side. I'm sorry, hang on. All right, now you can hear me a little better. How about that Adam 12? Come on. Yeah, 10-4. Did you change something from a while ago? Yeah, better keep that on because that bleed over killing me there, Roger. Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to worry about you. I thought somebody tried to walk off out of your yard with the antenna there. You had me scared there for a minute. It was down. I'll talk to you now, though. Can't do it now if you for the switch. Well, if he's still walking, he'd be dead. He was sitting there and go, oh, wow, oh, can't get with it. Oh, that damn thing happened. 101, Boston Harbor on the side.
Hello, 101, one more time. Hey, 101, Boston Harbor. You on that live video gate there. Come on. Crazy man, you got to get him.
I'm going to take him out right now.
Hey, 101, Boston Harbor, break. I don't know. He's on a boat. Can't hear anybody.
Man, you got a set of beams in on a boat. You got all that water out there.
I know it. Hello, More Junkie and Lou and Worldwide 425. They're waving at you, crazy man.
Got 410 waving back to you there. There's somebody out there a while ago. I don't know who it was. And the whole lot that told me that I was getting out. I don't know who that was.
Never can tell. That's what you always say, right?
Doggone skippy.
Crazy man, what'd you do with my... Oh, I see it.
I didn't do that with it. It was the same place where you left it.
Tim Roger, do I have a little bit of echo in this thing? A little bit?
A little bit. Sounds like you had one of them damn rattlesnakes right to talk to you over there.
Okay. I had a rattlesnake talking to me. How about that? You like that better?
Yeah, that sounds like the rattlesnake trying to spray at you and try to talk to you. He said, he's opened the door, let him come in and get cooled off. He said, daggone this concrete and this shit's hot.
Yeah, Roger, on that there. Okay. Well, I got I was turning the RF gain there instead of turning the mic gain there. Okay, there, crazy man. I'll be standing by. Oh, no, there's that, there's what you call it again, their Blade Runner. There he is again.
Hello, that Jackie.
So 21, don't stand too long. Your legs might get tired.
I hear you.
Sounds like 25. Down to 25. Right for the radio. His truck, pickup truck. Car pickup truck.
Over 25, the FC Classic.
Oh, good. Yeah, it's doing good.
It's old. Here's 176 everybody. Almost.
Oh. Now you can make more higher it gets out of more fast you move in it.
Yeah, no, not the cool though. The shade.
I know it is cool. I bet you cool out there in your car and I do it Miss Sam mobile home.
I get home so I get home.
I do got mine away and going out all kinds of different ways except the right way.
I don't know what happened to Night Ranger. I guess he's been pretty busy there, right?
Oh, you talking about what you call it?
Yeah, 10-4. That Lou wanted to know. He asked, said, how you doing? And Night Ranger.
I know you right. He just don't know how bad over here like crazy over here. Well, this heat's killing me over here. And I'm not sure. Little Russell, that big, you get you a car and doggone, you got him one. He pays $1,400 down. You only owe him $100 more. He said, you keep the $100 and go get your tags for it.
Yeah, 10-4, yeah. All right. Well, anyway, that'll work. I'm glad he's got one with air conditioning in it there, right?
Oh, boy, that bus got a whole lot of AC in it. Yeah, that dark blue. Got metal plates in the paint.
Oh, that'll be great. Now, it's big. What? Okay, is it a STS or what?
Didn't catch all that. Sweat blowing in my eyes all day. You got that doggone striking the heaters on.
10-4. How about that 15-4? Yeah, there. He might get in there in a few minutes.
Yeah, I ain't heard him all week. I've been trying to get him on 6 and 11.
I talked to him the other day going to work, and he was out there talking skip there, right?
Yeah, poor Jenny, a bunch of times he got him beans pointed a different way. I couldn't get him.
Right, 10-4.
Adam Trout, where you go? I'm still right here. You still got a copy of it? Yeah, there. You keep on saying that. I'm going to call you somebody we know that lives over in John Dollar.
So White Dog.
Where you at out there?
So White Dog had to go eat.
Yeah, it's taking me a long time to eat. That was 2 hours ago. You make out him a small stone.
Oh.
I'm here time.
10-4. Yeah, worldwide 425. That's the only one I ever seen, man. I got everything they ever made. Everything. Except the combiner. I didn't get that. Okay, I'm standing by.
10-14. What matter, White Dog? I got it better so doggone full he don't know he's going and coming. He might lay down on the couch for a split second, and that split seconds he's out and gone.
10-4.
Hey there, Dirty Diaper. Are you getting bled over by 11 pretty good tonight?
Oh yeah. They're treetop tall. It's it was bleeding pretty good there, right? It's bleeding pretty good. Can you hear me up there?
Yeah, I got somebody from Philly coming in like gangbusters right now.
Yeah. I flipped to the flat side. I got a real good copy on you there. Maybe that helped me a little bit there, right?
If I didn't know it any better, you were still on the horizontal the way you're coming through my radio.
I hear you. Well, I probably don't have it pointed right at you, but it's somewhere. I've been doing all kind of stuff today and hadn't had time to kind of calibrate everything. But anyway, it's sounding good as usual. And have you ever checked out the live feed yet?
Oh, yeah. I've had the pleasure of watching it a couple times there. I can tell you this. It's a ballpark 22-second delay.
Yeah, 410. I hear you.
But I have no issues with that. The idea. Tell everybody on the other channels, try and come down here and speak up a little bit. Refurbishing my Mark IV. Hopefully I get that done in the near future so I can join in on the original old-time radio show.
Yeah, 10-4. Well, do you ever check out Old Tube Radio Network? It comes on. You can Google Old Tube Radio Network, and it's at 11 o'clock our time here in South Carolina, and I think it's 8 o'clock out there in California. It's coming out of California there, but you can also watch it on YouTube. It's Old Radio Night. Old Tube Radio Network on YouTube and oldtuberadio.net on web page there.
I guess I'll have to give that a look-see. Didn't know it was out there. Take all the information I can get about this Mark IV. I do believe I'm going to hold on to it.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't have the Mark IVA. I just got the Mark IV. I don't have the A one that's supposed to be better, but I hadn't had any trouble. I hadn't had any trouble with mine yet. Knock on wood.
Transmitter's working fine. Receiver has an issue. Only real difference between the 4 and the 4A is the 4A, they took the squeal out of it.
Yeah. Do you ever get on Facebook?
No, sir, I don't do the Facebook world.
I hear you. Well, the only other thing I can tell you is if you don't do Facebook, you can get on Brown and Tram on the Facebook, or join Grumpy's Old Time Radio Forum. Grumpy's Old Time Radio Forum. They got some experts on there on Brownings and Trams there, Roger.
I already know about Grumpy's. Haven't joined it, but I've been doing a little bit of reading on it. Kind of been busy lately, so Procrastination 101.
Oh, yeah. Hello, Weed Killer. Weed Killer, Buckeye Wave.
Nope, right now the next project is to get that Joe Gun 6 in the air. Hopefully I'll have that done in the next couple weeks.
10-4 on the Joe Gun 6. I know that'll be great.
That will end my antenna bit. That'll be the last thing I put in the air.
10-4, yeah, that's a heavy-duty antenna.
Well, hopefully we do it right. Get it up there. We're looking for 72 feet at center of boom.
Oh, yeah. Now, what state are you in again?
Central Michigan. Just a bit due north of Mount Pleasant, Michigan.
10-4. You ever hear Little Squirt up there?
Can't say that I have.
He's in Michigan somewhere. And let's see. Can't figure out. There's a couple other ones up there. Snake Doctor.
No, in my neck of the woods, sir, I got about a dozen base stations pegged that we can talk to basically local.
Right, right. Well, you ought to get them down here on Old Radio Night.
Kind of surprised they're not here, but since it stopped raining, I got to imagine most of them are sticking around outside. The sun is still up, so a good chunk of them do enjoy being out in the sunlight.
Typical. Yeah, Butterbean's out there. Butterbean, hello, and Butterbean's waving a hand there. Treetop Talk. All right, I got to stand by. I got this coughing spell. Crazy man, and you got to get in there and talk.
Hey, that's who you talking to out there just sound good over my home swing. Where you talking to, 21?
Treetop Tall, do you hear that crazy man and that one Adam 12?
Right now, I'm having a problem hearing anybody. 11's bleed me pretty vicious.
10 Roger. Yeah, okay. Well, they're down here hollering at you. Hey, 420.
Hello, Butterbean from Georgia, 792 Treetop Tall, Central Michigan.
Butterbeanie's hollering at you. 425. It's not. It's a only transistor box that Black Cat made.
I'm gonna take a standby.
No tubes. No tubes in it. No tubes.
Hopefully.
Did you copy there, 425?
All right, there, 21. I heard you in there that time. 792 Central Michigan waving.
Who was that? That was another 21. What?
I didn't hear him. I heard him the other night out there going to 21.
Yeah, 45 said it's been kind of hot on him too. I know he's talking about he might not be able to get out there. He's kind of chilling out in home 20. So he's waving a hand at you there over the computer there, Roger.
42, right?
Nope.
792,
Triple T up there in Michigan.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that Adam 12 was asking me who I was talking to. I was telling him that was you. No, it's not a 2879. I don't remember what it is. It's
South Carolina coming in like gangbusters.
I forgot what it is. It's a big one though, but I don't know what kind it is. I forgot. It's been a couple of years since I even messed with it. I just drug it out to try it out earlier. There, 425 and the weed killer.
Do what I can. Didn't catch the end, but Dirty Diaper 151 is trying to do a 10-5.
Oh, okay, that's Mower Junkie. Hello there, 151. That's Mower Junkie there. That's great there, a Triple T.
I believe you said War Junkie. Okay, we'll go with that for the time being until somebody corrects us. But Dirty Diaper waves his hand right back to you, sir.
Yeah, that's mower, like a lawnmower junkie, Mower Junkie.
Mower Junkie it is. We got a good copy on that. Where'd you go there, 151?
Yeah, I'll take it apart one day and look in there again and write it down. I can't remember.
Sorry there, Dirty Diaper. Channel 11's kind of washing me hard tonight.
Yeah, Roger. Well, I keep flicking. I keep flipping back from vertical to horizontal, trying to get in there with you. Yeah, I keep flipping back from vertical to horizontal to try to get in there in between them there, right?
Yeah, I'm liable to drop down there and just start yelling. Politely, of course, but...
I there 126, straight out of Buckhead 10, reading the mail.
Okay, weed killer. Hello, 606 Oklahoma 21, Dirty Diaper. Come on.
Oh, Dirty Diaper. Oh, Dirty Diaper.
Now you said 123. Now come on.
126.
All right, 126. All right, my mind had to get in gear. I got you in there, man. That channel 11's kind of rough tonight, but you're making a good trip down here to South Carolina. We're about 100 miles from that capital city, about 20 miles from the coast there, Roger.
Yes, I was just down that way. So for a family reunion this past weekend down there in Wilmington, North Carolina. So we Well, good evening to you. 126 outside Toledo 10, reading the mail.
All right, there, 126. Have a good one, man. Check out that live video gate on YouTube. You're on there. You're on that video gate on live on YouTube on Dirty Diaper 21. All right, have a good one. Hey, 126 21 Dirty Diaper. I'm gone.
Appreciate that, Dirty Diaper. I definitely appreciate that. I get on that YouTube. Hey, 2135, I think you said that. 606, Buckeye Mobile, where you before you go, and I'm gone.
Hello, 606. Hello, 606. I got you in there, man. Come on.
Hey, you sound good up here. Oh, Georgia. Good evening to you, Georgia. 126, Toledo 10. Where you
Hello, Slammer.
There's a lot of radios in there, but I think I'll get your unit and all that, but it don't pay you. Yeah, boy, 606 Oklahoma. Get it right back to you. Come on, let's go with it.
Hey, 606. I went to the vertical side. I got you in there a little bit better. 606 21 Dirty Diaper. Laying it down where you can get it. Their break.
All right, there you go. Come on in that Dirty Diaper. You're the loudest one I hear. You done it that time. 21. Dirty Diaper. That's not right. I got to speak to you. You doing all right out that way?
Yeah, 10-4 on that there. Yeah, I was on the flat side. I was pointed away from you. And then I flipped to the vertical side and you come blasting in there, no doubt. You were just doing a little old radio night here on YouTube there. So you live on YouTube. All right, man, I'm going to get out the way and let some of them other fellas holler at you coming in so good. You got Crazy Man and one Adam 12 and some other fellas out there, Triple T and maybe 151. This 21 Dirty Diaper waving week back out.
All right, Dirty Diaper. There's a lot of radios in there. I just want to jump in here for a little bit there. So glad you hollered at me. 21 Dirty Diaper. I hope everything's well and swell around your home, Tony. We definitely look forward to catching on this old man again. You take care. 73's always around your household. Call me old crazy cowboy 606 out here in the southeast corner of Black Gold. I'm going to get off of it.
All right, Crazy Cowboy. Yeah, I remember now. I talked to you in the Mobile a while back. I was coming up from Monk's Corner and up there, and that Crazy Man was talking to you. And I was in the Mobile, and you was coming blasting in there when I was in the road commode. All right, have a good one. Crazy, like Crazy Man said. You go, this is crazy. And then he'll take a glass of water and hang on a minute, drink some water. Crazy Man, back out.
Yeah, we'll catch you a little bit later on there. You take care and have a super fine one out there. Hope everything's well swell around you 29.
Hello, 92.
I'm going to get back in and pick up this coffee cup. I got me some coffee set down, make me a cup while I go. I'll go over to Texas while I go mess around for a little while. I made it back now, don't skip the road no more. This is who I like to knock it down with you. Catch you next time. Have a good one. Take care. What about that crazy cowboy? What about that crazy cowboy? What about that crazy cowboy? The crazy man in Carolina was breaking. You might want to get that cup of coffee real bad. It's too hot for coffee right now. Hey, go ahead, 987. Get him down 21.
Yeah, I got him in there. I got these special hemostats left over from the old days, and I picked the needle up. out of zero and got him. Come on.
Go ahead and 987. Barry can pick you up there. You're so doggone close off the doggone on my needle on my radio. This old voice that say he can't hear you. You need to pump it out.
You got to get a better antenna.
That's for sure. Anyway, just want to wave in to everybody. And I am talking on that top. More he talks, more far it goes down on the left wave on my radio stuff. He ain't going to the right side.
Yeah, you're going to have to get a preamp, Crazy Man.
I got two. I'm on now. It's red hot. 21
Hello, 15-4.
You got the channel.
Come on, 15-4.
Yeah, we just want to drop the mic, say good evening to you, so let y'all know we was out here.
10-4, 10-4, sounding good. We was asking about you.
That's all right. That's all right. It's good to hear you back out there again. I know you had to take a rest because of the heat and other things, and sounding good again.
Yeah, 10-4. Just trying to make it there. This heat's been kind of rough this year, man. I tell you, I don't know why you got it. Why you have to have it so hot? But anyway, good to hear you, man. And let me stand by so it ain't a crazy man, them other fellas and holler at you. 15-4 on that good sounding station. I'm back out.
Crazy cowboy. You didn't hear 792 Central Michigan. Good evening to you, man. You sounding good, man. You sure you're Central Michigan? Sound like you Central South Carolina.
Yes, sir. They call me Treetop Tall, 792 Central Michigan.
792.
Hello, Oscar. Bravo, Papa.
Appreciate you about down. Have a super fine evening, and we back in you, brother.
Roger that. Good speaking with you. Have a fine one. 792 Central Michigan standing by.
That 792 coming in real loud and proud. You're not going to throw everybody out of there. What is 792? What is 792? You got to cover 1M12. 1M12 on South Carolina. Everything in the world. Yeah, absolutely right.
Paul Allen, you just got down.
Fucking white trash out here telling me. Oh, that's what you call it, that's 21. Even have a life.
Hello, 909 909 792 Central Michigan waving.
Hey, you, where you been? Airport, as soon as I get my right in this house.
Figured we'd let you know you're getting out.
Yes,
792.
I Navy all day long, man. It was wide open by about 9 or 10 a.m. I hear you, I do. Yeah, kind of wonder you must have tried to work yourself over there. I'm sitting there trying to play with this voltmeter. I think it's toast. Haven't really used it in a while. I was going to use it for something, and I can't get this stupid thing to read anything. Oh, well. Yeah, I've been talking on this voice. That's the only one I got to talk on until mine gets in. Boy, I've seen him back to the doctor, and doctor got it all to 100% working. Oh, your Galaxy got messed up? Yeah, three of them going pow, pow, pow. It didn't have no fans on them. Guarantee you we'll have some fans put on it now. As soon as both of them comes in. Alright, well, sorry to hear your Galaxy bit the dust.
You're in there, sir. Figured we'd let you know about it. Coming through clear that time. 790.
There's those lawyers right here, the one I've been talking on.
Hey, Night Ranger, how's it going?
Hey, Dad, what's going on over there?
You got that bonus footage, or you didn't do nothing?
I don't have it hooked up right now. Yeah.
Okay.
Your video game's the only one tonight.
Oh, good.
Yes, off on my new laptop. The old laptop, well, my mail server bit the dust. The computer was running that, so I had to take my laptop that was doing old radio night and Skipgate and repurpose it and turn it into the new email server, Shadowstorm server, and all that. And so I got a new laptop, but I haven't installed the software on it.
10-4. Well, I don't know. I wouldn't be able to help you do anything with that. You know more about that than anybody I know.
Yeah, I just haven't done it. I've just been doing other things and I guess putting it off. I want to upgrade the software up to the latest version, and then maybe I'll see about sticking OBS on it, and then I can start streaming again.
10-4. 10-4. Slammer said he might be out here next week. There, he's been feeling bad. He had an operation, I think. I don't know. I think he did.
hopefully he'll feel better.
10-4. Let's see what I was going to ask you there. Yeah, I found the other Maverick with the crayon drawings on the front.
Oh yeah, did you ever get? Let me check them. My tubes are getting warmed up. Give me a second. Did you ever get the other one working?
Not yet, no. I've had so many other things going on. I wanted to get that particular one out so I could see where they had the tap on the coil at, because whoever had that other, and I can get it to key up, but it'll only put out a little tiny bit because it's set up for 20 and 40 meters, you know. So they pull the tap off of it for the 10 meter part for 11 meters. So I didn't want to butcher it up and tear it up. So I wanted to get this other one and then open it up and look at it. Hopefully it's the right version. I've got like 3 different versions of the Maverick.
Yeah, the way they did the coils is different on the, if you look at the electrolytic capacitors, if it's got 3, that's the older version, and the way they did the tuning network on that is different than the later versions. They actually have a coil part of it goes to ground, then you got a tap in the center, and the other coil goes up to the final section. And then when you get to the one with the 5 capacitors in it, they don't have that center tap on the coil, so it's completely different. What I usually do is I get the driver section working full power. You can actually take the coax that connects to the final output section on the bottom, and you can move it over and then just hook it over to the driver section. So basically you got a 4-tube DNA rater, and when I get that rater section up to what I expect, 75 to 100 watts output with a 4-watt in, then I know that's working right, and then I go put the coax back where it was supposed to be as the input of the finals, and then work on the final section.
Yeah, Roger. One of them has got one of those, what do you call it, chokes or whatever it is. It looks like a resistor that with wire on the outside of it, you know. One of them has one of those on the coax where it ties in from the back, and one of them don't have it. I don't know.
Well, if it goes right from the coax to ground, you know, right before it hits the relay, that's to short the DC. What that's there to do is if what's called a DC block fails and the high voltage tries to get to the antenna, the purpose of that choke is to short the high voltage to ground and stop it from electrocuting somebody if they grab hold of the antenna.
10-4.
I've had to replace that for it. That doesn't usually go bad, but yeah, that's on the output side to ground it. But if it doesn't have one, it should.
Yeah, now you know what I'm talking about. It's like a resistor with wire on it.
Yeah, it's a ferrite rod with a usually green or red wire wrapped around it.
Okay. Well, anyway, that's one of them. I don't know, I got 3 of them sitting up there looking at them, and every one of them's different there. Maybe I hadn't looked inside this, and I just found it today. I've been trying to get some of this radio stuff out of here where I can move around. I'm kind of like, need to get like one of those chairs that they used in Apollo 11. Sit in.
Yeah, well, I've been working on my stuff. You know, I told you about that silver solder. I had that one tube, which right from where it parts at that time flat went to, you know, not lighting up. And I thought, well, you know, I'd already had trouble with the tube socket in the Drake L4B. So I thought, well, maybe the Henry, you know, needs it done too. So I replaced the tube socket in the Henry, and dang, if that tube didn't do it again. So I put that silver solder in there, and this time it's behaving so far. So that may have been the trick, was to put a solder in there with a higher melting point. And the Drake L4B had some issues that it popped up age. I replaced 3 power resistors, one in blue, replaced the ceramic insulators, which I suspected one was short in the ground, replaced the high voltage wire across those 3 resistors because it was just getting kind of shabby and old and ratty looking. Replaced one little AC block where the wire's hooked that was, you know, looked a little suspect. So I replaced that, found a new one on the internet just like it, replaced that. And then I got to do the high voltage capacitors, and the L4B should be back in service.
Right.
And Henry's been getting a workout this summer, though. I've been chewing up 38 lower sub. I'm in Scotland and Ireland and the United Kingdom and France. All that were coming in up there.
Yeah, I saw you on that, posting that in the Dave White's page there. What is it, 385 sideband group?
Yeah. Yeah, I was in there talking to a bunch of them, and I hit some of those Kiwi SDR receivers on the internet, and I was actually listening to myself coming into the United Kingdom.
Right, 10-4, 10-4. Yeah, I was going to get in there, but I said, nah, man, you have, I just had too much going on. But hopefully it'll be back in there pretty soon.
Well, was it hot today? All day long, that skip has been wide open. I mean, Texas and the Great Lakes and the Northeast and Florida all coming in. And oddly enough, Georgia was coming in. And there's a guy down there, goes by Georgia 1, down there, Stone Mountain, I think it is. Down there, and normally I can just hear him backscatter. Man, he was riding around on the mobile, hit me with S9 and S10 over here in Charleston. I was sitting there talking to him.
My head squad. Hello, Ron, a band.
Dirty Red downtown, walking on stuff I got any condition, dog, on it. Dirty Red downtown, I'm walking.
Who's that you're speaking with?
I'm walking in the weight room.
Hey, Triple T, that's Night Ranger.
Evening.
That's Dirty Red,
792.
It's sounding good over here. I'll send about maybe 10, 12 miles from Dirty Diaper. You're about S8, S9.
Wish you lived a whole lot closer. We'd have better discussion.
Dirty Red with no conditions. Downtown Milwaukee, baby.
He's up there on that 100-foot tall, whatever that big shockwave ground plate he's got. So he always puts a signal on me over here like he's a lot closer.
Just figured I'd jump in real quick. Appreciate the conversation. Catch up with you guys in a short. I'm taking a standby.
All right, 73, Night Ranger, listen.
Who's that other station out there in DX land trying to get in there? Come on. I guess you're gone. Something in this room's got me bothering me there, allergic to something. I don't know what it is. Something in here is making me try to cough there. I don't know what it is. Something in here.
I just had to clean out my air conditioner. I don't know if that's if you got a wind air conditioner or not, but I do for this room. And it was full of that black mold. And I'd get in and turn that thing on and start sneezing and hacking and coughing. And I finally looked over there and saw that black mold off the vent. So I had to, cleaned all that off and pulled the face off and got in there and cleaned all that black mold off of it and then cleaned the vents out, and sprayed it with some of that mildew remover. Unfortunately, I'm not sneezing anymore, but that's what was eating me up, was that air conditioner gotten full of black mold.
10-4.
That's not good, either.
No, but it's not bothering me now. I seem to got it out of there for now, but I did get in there and spray it, spray all around in there with that mildew remover and washed out everything that I could wash out. This is a big heavy one, so it's a two-person job to haul it out, so I had to kind of make do with it, keeping it in the window. It's probably too heavy. It's one of these big 220 ones. It's probably too heavy for me to pick up by myself.
Well, you need a hand truck and you can put a pump on and leave it, jack it up there.
Yeah, jack it up there and then lower it back down.
Yeah.
But anyway, that was my chore last night. After I got all that black mold out of it that I could see and sprayed that mildew remover, I'm not sneezing when I'm sitting in front of it anymore. So at least for the time being, it's better.
You're lucky you caught it in time. It might kill you.
Definitely. I kept turning it on. It's like, how come I turned the air conditioner on and I started sneezing my head off?
Hey, Night Ranger.
Yeah.
Mark, that's Alexander the Great.
Yeah.
Okay, he's saying hello. Hello there, Mark, Alexander the Great, and Smarty Jones.
Yeah, Mark, with the skip rolling, Mark ever gets his setup up there set up, I can actually use his SDR receivers to talk to each other while the skip was running. We were kind of playing some games where I was talking to him on the phone, and I told him which SDR receiver to log into, like maybe out in Dallas or up around Ohio or where the skip was coming from. And so he was hearing me going over the internet. So theoretically, he could sit up there in Charlotte once he gets his radio set back up, and we could both log into an SDR receiver, say out in Dallas, if the skip's running that way. We could still talk to each other. We just have to hear each other's reply over that SDR receiver.
10, Roger. Oh.
Hey, right there. Come on, Night Rider, old boogeyman said, come on.
Yeah, he's calling Night Ranger.
That's Boogeyman.
Hey, Boogeyman, what's going on? Night Ranger coming back.
Ain't nothing much going on out here yet. Ain't the kind of biggest thing going on but the rent, the mortgage, and whatever else. You don't pay the rent, they push you out. That's what's going on this end.
Oh, yeah. Got to keep up with that. Don't want to be sitting out on the street. When I was out in Phoenix, well, there were times I was working 3 jobs trying to keep from getting put out on the street.
Yeah, folks, I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. You got to do what you got to do when you got to do it. When you can't do it, you still got to do it. You roger what I'm telling you there. Come on.
Yeah, that's right. That was the old saying goes, a man's got to do what a man's got to do. There were a couple of jobs I took that I didn't want to take, but like I said, I had to do what I had to do.
Yeah, folks, all right, I'm going to make this bathroom station. I'm out the middle of the road, man. Till somebody come along and don't want to run me over. Couldn't even tell you that. She sounded real good up here around Massachusetts. They call me Old Boogeyman. Something back here in my movie shack. What you think?
All right, Boogeyman, sounding real good. You're up to S7, S8. Sounding good down around Charleston. Night Ranger on this homemade wire J-pole.
How about it, Boogeyman? Boogeyman 21, break.
How about it, 21? How about it, 21, break? Come here.
Yeah, Roger. Sounding good, man. I just flipped on the horizontal side to get you a little bit there, but you was coming in good. And that Night Ranger, he's a friend of mine there, and he's on Old Radio Night. We got you on live on YouTube there. Just wanted to tell you. Boogeyman up there in Massachusetts. He said he did what he did when love came to town. Boogeyman 21. I'm back out.
No doubt, man. All right, what you saw real good coming in Shaggy. Downtown in the ghetto. Field, Massachusetts, 21. The Boogeyman said in my milkshake, and I'm stepping on.
Bump, bump.
We got a bunch of fucking stooges out here tonight.
Hey, 101, come in. Hey, 101, break.
Yeah, I gotta check the temperature outside. 98 degrees, I can't believe it.
Hey, 101.
I can see your radio, I believe. Down for the X-Force, just got down.
Who's on the barefooted X-Force there, break?
The Boogeyman phone.
That's you, Boogeyman? Okay.
Yeah, okay, we got a copy on you, man.
Hey, Smarty Jones, I hear you in there, man. I definitely heard you in there. That Boogeyman's got a hammer in my radio there, right?
Nobody one more time, cause you gave out a gas there. Come on.
Hey, Boogeyman, I had to cut his lips off. Boogeyman, I'm sorry, I had to cut his lips off. I got my friend Smarty Jones I wanted to wave to. Boogeyman, I got to get out the way. I'm gone.
Yeah, folks, right now, you know that ain't nice. You know that ain't nice. You gotta snip his gun through your lips. You snipped his lips. Oh, Boogeyman in the boogie shack.
All right, Boogeyman. Yeah, I heard him come in there. I heard that Smarty Jones come in there. So, all right, Boogeyman, I apologize. I'm going to put that, I'm going to take some Gorilla Glue and glue that fella's lips back on, but I'm going to glue them on upside down. 21, I'm gone.
I got hell with that boogie. I said again, hell with that boogie. 116 over in Carolina's crazy man, we're breaking. Man, planes and flew away.
He boogied on down.
I figured he did. I've seen it so many damn times. I told him I could boogie go crazy.
And he just got down. Bump, bump.
He was pretty good. The whole lot of pounds over here. He ain't doing it now. 1540, you still out there, bud? Yes, sir. Come on. I can hear you a little better out there. Everybody was about the mud showers would leave us alone. I couldn't hear it. Couldn't have hear you all go. Yeah, sir. Yeah, I'm still talking on that old Rollins radio, the old antique radio. I think I have one in mine get some though. That's all right. Oh, we're talking on our TV and on the beams on the river side. You on the beams? Yeah, we're on the beams and the GE super bases.
Hey, crazy man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he's on the vertical side of his beams and GE Super Base there, Roger.
I know he's on something getting out there like he does. Every time he gets over there on that channel 11, there he goes. And I thought, oh, I ain't keep my mouth shut because you can't hear me. That's just the way it be. Sometimes there's me don't get it, but sometimes I'm putting that big on steel tail on my doggone radio when I get it back until anybody get to it.
Well,
that over next across the street from me be moving, get everything out of that mobile home over there and get back over here on 17A somewhere. You can move him and his wife.
that one they just put over there.
Yeah, he's in that Helman. He got married 2 or 3 weeks ago. He can't get out of that doggone mobile home. Him and his wife have to move over there. Boys, monkey corner.
You talking about them those women, those extra large women over there?
Yeah, one of them got married to the guy who drives a big red Ford truck.
Yeah, Roger. I didn't know. All I seen was 2 big old women over there.
One of them got married to the big guy, young guy, both of them young. They're oversized. They think you can get out and do some exercise.
Yeah.
You said they got, I found 6 or 7 doggone pickup trucks over there. Going up all that scrap stuff they had in that truck. Some of that stuff she took out of that, they couldn't look like you need to take it to City Gym and let it burn it.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, I don't know how they got out of that. They weren't over there 3 months.
Yeah, there are a couple stayed over there. Going down the white pickup truck and got letters on it, and he changed one of those.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Heavy said the other girl, she's real nice. She's a nice never have. She always shoots the shit, except for boyfriend, he acts like he ain't too much upstairs.
Oh. He better watch out for you.
You don't have to worry about me. I'm too old to mess, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, that boy's out. Come on in.
Yeah, I come out here for a minute or two. Sun's going down, man. What's going on?
Not much. Running back my old mouth, but I can't get out across up the street from my corner. I give up on that. How you been doing? This hot rubber.
Well, I was doing fine till the other day. One day last week we were digging a water line, and I got really sick, man. Wasn't good at all, and I felt it was weird, man. I knew I wasn't feeling good, and we got done. I started getting cooled off, and all of a sudden it felt like all the blood went to my head or something like that, and then I got dizzy, and man, now I got in the heat and it comes back. So I got to I'm starting to recover. Did a little bit today. Was able to come out for a little while earlier, but work on the lawnmower. But it's just one of them things, man. I got to recover.
You got out like got overheated. Cause heat stroke. I'm out there hard for you there, 45 on. You can't quite pull them out.
I heard Metallica out there. Top evening to you there, Metallica.
Yeah, Roger. The neighborhood you breathing on me, I just come down to see you in time. Hope you feel better. Bump, I'm gone.
Okie dokie, man. Yes, my condolences to you, my friend. About your son and all, man. I really felt bad about that. I didn't know till later, and I just wanted to tell you about that, man. I'm sorry about that, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man.
Roger, man. I hate to even bring it up, man, but it's the first time I got a chance to talk to you, man. But anyway, good to hear you out there, and I guess I'll stand by and let the others go.
Well, yeah, it makes it worse day than his birthday, man, but I appreciate it, buddy. All right, buddy, let me get on this channel here. How do you go? All right, 45, have a good one. Metallica, back on.
Yeah, so I got all these wires all over the place. Oh, man. I need to get back there and vacuum. There's just too much stuff to do, man. It's just too much, you know.
How far, Sam? I might let you talk to 21 and that 15 4E's out there, the night ranges out there.
Yeah, I'm scared to key up. I might be saying something wrong there. You know how I go. Okay, I'm back out.
And, of course, we had the thunderstorms coming in for a couple of weeks there. I don't think maybe it wasn't even a radio night, I assumed. But it was a bad storm last week, or whenever that was.
That was last week. That's what 21 said. Bring your hammer tonight, myself. I don't bring it. Because that lightning is real sharp over here. That's what we're going 7. Audio test 1.
Oh, no, it was awful. Go ahead, audio.
Yeah, I didn't want to key up. They say anything there at 45 for a few minutes, so you know how I go over here on this channel. I'm back out.
No, I hear you, man. Well, I think everything's fine. I'm guessing. But anyway, yeah, we're just trying to recover, dude. I don't know what to say. Whoever's ever had that happen to him would understand that it's a slow road to recovery. I get real tired really quick in the heat. They said it'll be a while till I don't have that happen anymore there. It's slowly going away.
Yeah, better watch that heat stroke. It'll get you and make you feel like all kind of ways. It's been giving me headaches every time I get too doggone overheated inside that truck. One morning I had my heel to try to get all the sweat off inside my windshield inside my truck and I can see out the window. The afternoon I went back out there and skipped my nephew from his job and I got all my heater was on. Boy, I was soaking wet.
Man, you get that stuff sometimes it makes you feel like somebody went through your intestines with a steel brush. That's how I felt one time when I had, got close to getting overheated.
Hello, Wild Bill 72. Wild Bill. Hey.
Inside my stomach. Too good work, Mr. Horace. I don't get back to the house. I get down to my shorts on. Then when I start cooling off, they get right into the fan my schedule.
I was in Myrtle Beach when I was on top of this big tobacco barn with a friend of mine in the middle of the summer. We were putting new tin on the tobacco barn roof. And so we had, the sun was beating down from the top and it was hitting that reflective tin and the light coming back up the other way. So we were getting baked from both sides.
Yeah. That's why the time is out the days and so doggone hard.
We want to big opportunities. 10-7 out here, go on, bump up.
We're trying to get it back to somebody out there in that mobile. Break.
Now, I'm loving this doggone 4 lanes. I'll stop this truck right quick and get out the truck and say, yeah, buddy, there's some cool rain coming down. I'm going to get in.
Today, I think it only got to about 93 today.
93 is around, say 95 over here.
Yeah, I just looked at the Weather Channel earlier today. It said it was at 90 and it claimed it was going to 93. But now a couple of days ago, I walked outside. Man, it was like getting hit in the face with a wall of heat.
Oh, yeah, I think it got up around 99 degrees and think it was 110.
Yeah, I was like, man, this feels like Phoenix. Because when I lived out in Phoenix, Arizona, during the summer, it'd be 112 to 113. And you could feel the heat radiating off the walls.
Yeah, my 2 doggone old get all kind of heat that way. They're going 74 years old. I got to watch myself. Don't might knock me down and can't get back up.
I can take the heat when it's dry. It's when the humidity gets up and you get covered in sweat that I don't like it.
The intake I don't like. I can stand the heat, the rubber part. When you get that intake out there, 110, 115, no. I just stop on start the middle of the doggone 4 lanes and stop and put my 4-way flash on where I can get cooled off.
I planted a seed for a butterfly bush, a latania or latana, however you say it is, a golden blanket butterfly bush out here in front next to the driveway. And of course, the heat's coming off the pavement from the concrete on the driveway. Man, that bush sprouted. It absolutely loves that heat. That little tiny seed is turned into this great big giant butterfly bush, and it is absolutely eating that heat up. It loves it coming off that heat coming off that concrete.
I bet you it did. All right, I'm going to let you go ahead and talk to the rest of them out there. I got to go find me something cold to drink. I got to get me a cold towel. I'll take that towel's cold enough I get stuck it in the freezer.
All right, go get you something to drink.
Oh, I'll talk that to you, brother.
Dirty Diaper only got to talk to the guys up in Pennsylvania a little bit the other night. It's like Wednesday rolls around and the skip is dead, or it's coming from the wrong direction. I haven't really had to sit in there for like an hour like I have on other occasions during the summer and talk to them.
Right. Yep. That's weird.
I just hadn't had the right night. I got in there once and talked to him a little bit, but then it, moved more toward the Great Lakes stage. But usually once or twice this summer, maybe more, I'll get in there and get to talk to him for like 45 minutes to an hour more. Problem is, of course, it has to be on a Wednesday night when they're having their classic radio roundup. It's been in there strong on other nights, just not Wednesday night. That reminds me, Dirty Diaper, I was, when the skip was running so hot earlier today, I was listening to one of the SDR receivers on 38 lower sideband, and I was listening to signals coming into Dallas, including mine, and I was getting a bunch of splatter, and I expanded that waterfall display to see where it was coming from, and it was bleeding all the way up from channel 28 out there in Dallas. And you want to take a wild guess who it was? What person have you heard the other people out in the skip complain about a lot on 28 AM? Not somebody we can hear, but when California and all they were coming, they were always complaining about that guy.
Oh, I can't remember. Unless it's Baby Killer, I don't know.
Cheeseburger.
Oh, yeah, I heard him the other day for first time in a long time, barely.
Yeah, he was real foul-mouthed, and he had the dirtiest signal on the band. Oh, what is it, Tennessee Hillbilly? But that's the one, a couple of years back, you'd always hear the guys out in California, getting after Cheeseburger.
Oh, yeah.
He was letting the F word fly. It wasn't anything, I was like, oh my gosh. No wonder they're giving him such grief. He's a turd.
Yeah, there used to be another guy out there too that was they didn't like. I don't know what happened to him. I had to think about what his handle was. He was always getting into it with John Denver all the time.
Yeah, well, boy, I don't know what he's running, but his signal is, I mean, you can see it on that waterfall display. You key down and you just see it spraying all the way up to 38 and past 40. It was so dirty. Did you get your new toy hooked up?
No, not yet. I've been working on the room here, getting where I can get it in here.
I talked to somebody in Texas that has one of those. He says the blower is a little noisy, so you may hear some more noise come out of it if you want to.
10-4.
There's a guy down at Houston 5'9" that I talked to last summer, and he finally showed up this summer. He said he's an ampaholic. He's got a bunch of those big boy amps like that.
Yeah, I just probably have to use a noise canceling mic.
Well, you'll find out, if that's the case. He said, but I didn't tell him, I wasn't specifically asking, but he was going through all the amps he had. He mentioned that one, and that was one of the things he said was the blower was kind of noisy.
Yeah, there's some kind of a modification you can do to it to calm it down. I imagine all it is just a variable resistor, like a rheostat there to lower the voltage on it.
Yeah, just a fixed value resistor.
Right.
He said he had that Alpha 77 SX, I think it is. I don't know if it's the DX or the SX, maybe the SX. That's the one that Alpha modified supposedly for export only, but of course some people in the United States managed to get their hands on it, and it's got 2 3CX 1500 A7s. He says he's got one of them.
10-4. Well, the regular one has the tube to one side and a plate there that you can take out and put another tube in there. But I thought we was talking about a while back that the transformer wasn't big enough.
Well, if you get the US version and you put the extra one in there, yeah, the plate voltage goes through the floor. But I think the SX is the export version, and it does have a bigger transformer.
Oh, okay.
There's one version, it's either the SX or the DX that was made to go overseas, and yeah, they put a bigger transformer in it for that version.
Right.
Yeah, that's huge that you might be able to sneak into the U.S. is that I think it's an OM Power 4000 that has two 2 kilowatt plus Russian tubes in it. It's like a 4,000 watt amp OM Power 4000 HF or something like that.
Right.
I think it's made in Bulgaria, and you gotta ship it in.
I think somebody was trying to get to you there. Go ahead.
All right, let's just go.
Go ahead. Okay, you don't want to talk now.
I didn't hear him.
What happened to Bullseye? Where'd he go? And 45, what happened to him? Crazy man, he's done dropped out.
I still have my face that heated it mobile home over there. I thought I turned my dial on big metal fan on my table before I tried to wash my room before I get that cool down. It's close to 100 degrees right now.
10-4. Well, is your what you call them there, cuz got the door shut to the other room?
Yeah, you can't hold that door. There might be some kind of poison come out of that bedroom because he never seen the damn sheets or nothing, the case or nothing like that.
No, I'm talking about the middle bedroom.
Oh, he got the door closed. By that screwing it off, shutting it off, he got a sheet over top of it.
Well, you ought to get that door open where you can get some of that air, man.
I saw that for a few minutes there going back in there and taking another cold
Yeah, I got to work on mine. I might do it tomorrow. If I don't do anything else, I'm just going to wire the fan where it'll run when I want it to.
Yeah, 410 next summer doesn't happen. I get a bigger unit put in there. I guarantee that that's going to cool it down. They don't learn how to keep the curtains closed when I hurt them.
Right.
Pressure heavy.
Is he out on the porch?
No, he said, what Baker said is two grandkids and his son and his wife went out in the boat today. I bet they got burnt.
I hear you.
You couldn't pay me to go out in the boat and just how hard it was today. You got to be something off that damn line.
Oh, as long as you could jump in the water, it wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, that notion.
The only thing bothers me, where I grew up, there wasn't any gators, and down here there are.
Yeah, down here, I don't know what part of the water they went to. They went out in a big boat. Big as that boat I've seen over there by Baloo's yard. Make it in. Oh, Ruby over at the Bud Light downtown overlooking these big rocks. He couldn't get the boat back there.
That's Bud Light on 15.
514 still in here?
15-4.
Yes, sir.
Hey, 15-4, I did some work and got that Henry back on here. I had that thing smoking today up on 38 lower sideband.
You said 38 sideband?
Yeah, I had that. You remember, are you the one that was watching the video and liked my Henry?
No, sir.
Oh, okay, I got you mixed up with somebody else. I did a video a while back, and somebody that was on here saw the Henry when I moved the camera around, and they were like, "I sure do like that amp."
Oh yeah, I made a remark about it. You talking about that big old piece of equipment that took up the whole room? Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I repaired it. I had to do a little work on it, and I got it back working. I had that thing up on the sideband today. It was smoking. I was getting 30 over in Texas up with reports on it.
Hello, Lucky.
That's right. That's a big piece of gear, man. That's bigger than a doggone closet. It's taller than a closet. Well, hey, how much work did you have to do on it?
I don't know if I want to sell it, but today it'll do about 1,200. I was hitting about a kilowatt out of it today, but it'll do about 1,200.
That's all right. That's all right. Well, I'm glad you got it to talking, man. Ain't no doubt about it. Because that would take up some space now. Ain't no doubt about that.
Yeah, well, somebody I won't name just pulled in something a lot bigger.
You said somebody out Maine pulled one a lot bigger?
I said somebody I won't name just pulled in something a lot bigger.
Oh, no. Well, maybe that might be on a receive amplifier.
Yeah, that one takes a hand truck and 2 men.
Right.
Lucky said hello, and Mark said you be swimming around in all that water, and you got that flesh-eating bacteria, and some of that stuff. Now I don't want to go too far about this, but you need to put on your put on some protection when you go out there. I don't know what you do, how you do it. To keep that stuff from going up inside of you there.
Well, see, back in my teens and 20s, I used to go out to Lake Wiley and swim around in that water all the time.
Yeah, they didn't have that flesh-eating bacteria then.
They probably did. We just, didn't know about it because, we didn't know. It's probably been around for centuries.
And fall.
Mark's finally got his L4, his Drake L4B back from his former home, Rock Hill, and of course, unfortunately, he hasn't turned it on so long. in a very long time. I warned him. I said, when you turn that thing on, I said, it might go poof. This capacitor been sitting long, and those 3-500Zs might be full of gas from sitting idle too long.
Is there any way, I know they did it one time for one I had. I still got it. The capacitor bank, they charged it with DC.
Well, it's always charged with DC.
Well, it was out of the amp. They had it sitting there, you know, it's the capacitors, you know, it's in a bank, capacitor bank. I don't remember how many's in there, 6 or something like that. And they hooked it up and let it sit, you know, on DC for a while. I didn't send them the amp. I just sent them because they had guaranteed it, and one of them blew up.
Yeah, well, yeah, you could unhook the high voltage wire to it if you wanted to, and then just go hook up on, you know, how much voltage you want to try to put into a 12 volts or 50 volts or something like that and let them sit. I mean, that's certainly doable. I think on the L4, I think there's 8 of them in there on the L4B.
See, Roger. Alan said everybody's sounding good there. You're bodacious. I keep wanting to say bodega.
It's better Bojangles.
Bodega. You know what that is? Yeah, I didn't know what it was. I thought it was one of those things like a man-woman thing one time. I didn't know. I better stop. Never know. Crazy man might get upset.
All right.
Alan, that's Goat Rider, right? Goat Rider. I think Goat Rider's saying hello. That's who that is. And Goat Rider.
Where you at?
I thought he said he was out there somewhere around Waldoboro, out that way. He got a job out that way, and they moved out that way. I think that's what he said there. Maybe he'll come back and tell me on the computer there. Let's see here. Yep. No. That's Lucky. That's Lucky. That's who that is. He's got a name something like Goat Rider. That's Lucky.
You must be driving a big truck.
I don't know. I can't tell. Yeah, they kept saying, I got to go to the bodega. I said, what the heck is a bodega? You know, here I am as old as I am, and I thought, you know, I done heard all kind of words and names and stuff, you know, and shoot, what was that guy's name that used to do all that crazy stuff back in the early 70s and all? I didn't know. I don't know. But anyway, Rudy Ray Moore, I thought I done heard all the bad words. I said, that sounds like a bad word, man. I found out what it was, and it wasn't.
Hey, you.
It just sounds like a bad word.
Never can tell, you know. Heard somebody say something out there on what it was. Oh, my old jump away.
Who's that out there? Come on.
Chicken man.
That's Chicken Man.
Exactly, mobile.
Oh, that's Chicken Man and the mobile there, Crazy Man.
I know that's Chicken Man. I was going to say you'd be Mud Duck Chicken Man. Mud Duck Chicken Man.
He must be in the Chrysler.
He must be. That's what he said, he won't fail.
Well, he's got two now. You know, he's got that Wilson 500 or whatever it is on the Chrysler, and then he's got that other car, that new car. He got the little wheel on there.
You can go back to that probably got to get on time on it. That little wheel ain't doing it.
Well, it's got good ears though. He could hear everybody we were talking to in Skip Land and all like that too. Where you at there, number 3 in the circle? Getting ready to pull in the driveway. You in the Chrysler? Ten Roger. All right, there. Well, that's a good deal. Good deal. Uh, 15-4. Can you hear that chicken, man?
Yes, sir. I am loud and clear.
10-4. Yeah, he's got a set of PDL2s over there. He's got a good setup over there. He's got a IMAX 2000 way up in the top of a tree, way up there, man. And then that set of PDL2s over there. I remember when we first put them up, it was listening on the vertical side, could hardly hear anybody, and flipped it to the flat side. Man, I'm going to tell you what, people was coming back. They wouldn't stop calling. That was so great. No, they don't. Unfortunately, they don't make them anymore, but they make one like it. Lightning, I forgot the Lightning company out of California. They make one something just about like it. It just doesn't have that orbital gamma match on it.
That's right. Was a PDL2 a high gain antenna or another company made it?
It was supposedly a full wave by the time you counted all of the length of the wire that went around there. I had one of them too, and I liked it okay. It wasn't it wasn't any contest between it and a 4-element as far as vertical side went, but on the flat side, it did okay.
That's right. Well, what I was wondering, who made them? Was it High Gain that made them or another company?
No, Avani, the same one that made the Moonraker.
Oh, okay. I knew it was something real familiar. I had the Moonrakers.
10-4. Yeah, I had that antenna at the same time on another tower. I had the Avani Saturn, and it looked like a V58, except it had other horizontal radials on it and had a wire running around horizontally all the way around it. And it had a switch box, the same switch box that was on the Moonraker 4 and the PDL2. And it was great. You didn't need a rotor or anything. And I could get flat side with people on it about as good as I could get on the PDL2. But I was having some trouble with my neighbors over there when I was on James Island, because I was killing them over there, and they was going to arrest me, and they got a judge on me and all kind of stuff, man. They did all kind of stuff. And I got tired of it, and I got up there, and I took a Sawzall, and I climbed up on that tower. I cut the thing down and kicked it off the top of the garage onto the ground, cut it up. And I wish I hadn't done that.
Yeah, that right. I get understand. I had the same fucking kind of problem, but then that's why I got out of the thing all the year until 3 years ago when I came back. It just
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Well, the people next door, they had one of those cotton picking cordless phones, you know, and they just stayed on that thing, stayed on it. You know, they didn't have cell phones then, and they didn't have cable TV much then, and stuff like that. So now it's a whole lot better now. Those old tube sets, boy, they love to pick up some CB radio stuff.
That's right. Yeah. Those really old days, man. You know that about that.
Butterbean just checked us all in on the Channel 14 roll call up in Georgia and North Carolina and all like that. They have that roll call up there at 9 o'clock on Channel 14. Did you hear that, Night Ranger?
Yeah.
Simple. I got them a couple of times. I got videos there. Was able to get them a couple of times when I had my 4-element vertical and horizontal antenna up. I don't know I doubt I could do it now, but I did it back then. And let's see, that was the Shooting Stars. I had the Shooting Stars. That's the one that I was letting down that time because the rotor wasn't working, and that 1-inch, a 3/4-inch steel bolt popped, and that thing hit the ground. Crazy man tried to get away, but he couldn't move.
You still got your video going?
What now?
You still have your video going?
It's supposed to be.
Yeah, okay. I'm in front of the computer. I didn't go through one ahead. I'm the Night Ranger running the vintage 1981 to 85 realistic TRC 451, my favorite radio. 40 channel AM sideband mobile on Astron 7 power supply with a D104. I got my 10-tube tan and brown DNA Phantom cruising about 300 in my homemade wire J-pole at about 90 feet in the air.
10-4, is that the radio that I wish I had one like?
Yeah, that's the one that you keep wishing you could find one, and they just keep fighting over them. And what is it? That guy in Canada wanted $500 for one new one in the box.
Yeah, almost $500. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I really like the radio, but even I wouldn't give that for them, especially since I got one new out of the box in Canada for, $75 to $80 before everybody figured out,
Yeah, he's a ham
before the collectors really started trying to hunt for it. There was a little bit of curve, but a lot of people hadn't figured out you could go to eBay and find that stuff, and so I did get one new in the box for like $75 out of Canada. 100 and 125, and now they're fighting over them. Yeah, that is 500. That's a little nuts.
Hey, Night Ranger, tell that Butterbean how to get a hold of you on the your web page there. It's what do you put in? Shadowstorm?
Yeah, www.shadowstorm.com.
There you go, Butterbean. He's a ham operator. But he's not like a regular one. He's all right, though. He's okay.
Speaking of ridiculous prices, there was some guy, I sounded kind of like a kid. He was out in Skip somewhere, and he was doing his best to try to sell a modified, probably more monkeyed up Galaxy DX959. He was trying his best the other day to sell that thing on 38 lower sideband for $500. Yeah, there were no takers.
Oh, he was doing it on the air.
Yeah, he was trying to sell it for a solid hour, but for some reason nobody seemed to want a Galaxy 959 for $500, a used one that he'd been mucking up.
I enjoyed it. I'm headed over to Night Ranger 21, Crazy Man, and Roundabout. We put it on y'all later. I'm telling y'all.
All right, there, 15-4. Enjoyed it, man. I'm going to hang in here just a little bit longer, and I'm going to kick it down. I'll see you next time.
I'm 15-4. Catch you later. 2 jugs worth back out.
All right, 15-4, have a good night. Enjoyed it as always. Night Ranger listening.
Hey, 15-4, you take care of roundabout. Otherwise known as Chicken Man said that. I'm back here.
That's right, mama.
Oh, there's Mr. Rotisserie Chicken.
I'll tell him that he's going to get it for you.
Yeah, that $100. I don't.
Ever since that night when I heard him talking about bringing everybody rotisserie chickens, I think of that every time I hear his voice.
You can't ever go ahead and not a Chicken Man comes out here every time.
I tell you what, you get them rotisserie chickens, you be eating good all damn week. $5, get that big rotisserie chicken. $5. Shoot, that thing will keep you fed. $4.98 plus tax at the local Sam's Club. Roundabout, the Chicken Man number 3, I said that.
That darn chicken you got me. That damn is inside that chicken. Still alive and still moving.
Hey, crazy man.
Yeah.
I went in Food Line the other day up the road from you up there. And I just said, well, let me go over here and see what they got for chicken over here. You know, and I went over there. You know how much they wanted for rotisserie chicken?
$10.
Almost $9. I said, what? Get 2 of them from Chicken Man for that.
You got that right. So I told you, I'm always over there at 176. Just slamming the doors on.
Yeah, they're shutting it down. They closing that Bilo down. I sure hate that.
Well, you sure need to have those good chicken in there, though.
Which Bilo are they shutting down?
Goose Creek Bilo.
I never go there. I go to the one here and then occasionally got to stop on the one up there coming from Somerville towards Monk's Corner.
Yeah, too many of them go to Somerville. You got to follow before you get to Somerville. Boy, they stay tight all the time.
Yeah, there's too many stores right there on 176. At Walmart, little Walmart, what you call it, Family Center, or I don't know what you call it, that small one. They're right there. There's Publix there. There's something else over there. There's too many right there.
And it's a gazillion freaking Family Dollars. Like every 2 or 3 miles, there's a Family Dollar.
Yeah, well, a lot of those Family Dollars, they turned them into Dollar Trees.
I went over to Church's Chicken. They were advertising this, chicken for smoked chicken for like $5. And I was coming back from Goose Creek, and I started to stop at that Church's Chicken. I thought about that. I stopped to get some gas, and then I saw that advertised a $5 chicken. It was only 7 p.m. and I went here and they had the front doors locked at 7 p.m. on a Saturday. I'm like, what?
Yeah, you have to go through the drive-through.
Yeah, really, 7 p.m. is on a Saturday, and they won't let you come in.
They won't let you come in at all, anytime.
Well, I've been in there before. Did they not let you come in at all now?
That's what Crazy Man said. He said they only let you go through the drive-through there now.
They're getting hold up too many times, and the women getting scared to work in there. Nobody don't want to work in that chicken place. Now you got drive-through right there. If I go through that money nice and lights out.
Well, what happened? They get held up. What happened?
Oh, yeah, that thing hold up. It's got the daylights out of them women.
Oh, all right.
I understand that. You can't go in the store. Go inside the store, they got that boarded up. Right there from the door. From the gas station, the chicken place, they got that shit strapped down.
Now, you got to be a moron to try to rob a Church's Chicken or any little convenience store. You're going to risk, 7 years in jail for armed robbery without parole, I think it is, just to get what little bit of cash they got there. Oh my gosh, if I was going to risk going to jail, for 7 or more years for armed robbery, heck with that, I'm going to go, try to be a security guard at Brinks, or one of those armored vehicle things. At least try to get your hands on a couple of million if you're just going to jail and not pocket change at Church's Chicken.
Yeah, they show these guys now. It's 100 degrees, and they got hoods on, coats, and they're coming in. That's the first thing I'd see somebody walking even anywhere near. That would be it. I'd have to open fire on them because ain't nobody going to come in a bank with a hood on, but they've been doing it lately, robbing these couple of places with hoods on.
Yeah. Well, I mean, anybody who rob a convenience store has got to be a complete moron to begin with, because, I mean, how much money are you going to get out of a convenience store or a fast food restaurant? If I was dishonest, that's exactly what I'd do. I'd go to try to be a security guard at one of these armored vehicles that's transporting, millions of dollars, and then do like the guy in Gastonia did, run off with a couple of million.
Did he get away with it?
No, they caught him. I think he wound up, his accomplices turned on him when they were going to kill him, and he wound up, he was down in Mexico, and his accomplices wound up with the money, and then they were idiots too. They moved in some high-class neighborhood, and they were a bunch of low-class rednecks, so they stuck out like a sore thumb, and they were buying velvet Elvis portraits and all this kind of stuff, and the woman was getting boob jobs. I mean, it's like My Name is Earl with several $1 million.
Yeah, kind of like that movie. I forgot what it was. Not Casino, but that other one where they robbed that airport.
I don't think I saw that, but they just proved, you give a low-class idiot $1 million, and you're just still dealing with a low-class idiot. They had the cash buried in trash bags out in the backyard. They were too stupid to get away with it. Bunch of, like I said, low-class nothings walk into this ritzy neighborhood and pay cash for a house, and they're all dumb as a post.
Yeah.
You ain't telling them amplifies what you put in. When you put something in it, it's out of it. I'm on the flat side. I'm on the flat side. Flat side.
You came up better that time.
I tell you what, put it on first. Come up real high.
Well, you were on the flat side. I went to flat side and I lost you.
I'm on flat side right now. 30 on you.
Wow. Okay. You must be pointed right at me.
Oh, yeah.
How about you there, Night Ranger?
I got about a 9 on you.
You hear him there, number 3 in the circle?
Yeah, I got 10 on you now. Yeah, I hear him, but he's not very strong on me because I'm on vertical.
Me, I am too, and I went to flat side. I must not be pointed at him. I'm going to see if I can point at him.
Yeah, Temple, I'm on the...
Did you ever get your tree situation taken care of?
One.
No.
Vertical.
No, it's still, it's off the thing, but it's, they hadn't been over here yet to look at anything. All right, then go back to flat side to number 3. And let me see if I can swing around, point at you.
Okay, flat side. I'm on flat side. Flat side. I'm on the flat side. Number 3, the Chicken Man, roundabout. Number 3 on the flat side. Flat side, roundabout. Okay.
I don't know. I can't find you. I couldn't find you. I'll just stay on vertical and you can hear me.
Here comes the channel 11 bleed over again.
See, I think it was 30 on flat and 10 on vertical on you.
Oh, okay. Well, this antenna's leaning almost on a 45.
Yeah, Temple, yeah. I'm giving 10 on you on this vertical. I'm on vertical right now.
10-4. What do you got on Night Ranger on the flat side? Are you flat or vertical there, Night Ranger?
I'm on vertical. I'm on the J-pole.
Oh, okay. Is that you there, Roundabout?
What do you mean, is that me?
Oh, okay. I thought that was you there for a second. Somebody was in there talking.
I'm just getting over.
Okay. All right, well, I'm going to get out of here, and I enjoyed it, man. I got to do a couple more things here, but I'll be listening. I just want to shut the video gate down.
All right, enjoyed it, everybody. Glad I could make up here and make Gold Radio. I've been out of town a couple of weekends in a row, but glad I could make it this weekend. Night Ranger on the side.
10-4, man. We've been wondering, Crazy Man was wringing his hands over there. What's up with that thingamajigger? Whatchamacallit? I don't know, and I'm back out.
Yeah, I wasn't a delivery morning, and I just, I had to go be in Rockwell for the praise band, of course. Then I had to be in Rockwell for something else, and it just, there were just several weekends I just couldn't be here.
10-4, I understand. I hadn't been out here either. Been doing too many other things.
That's why I want to catch you later. You take care of you and that Night Ranger. Anybody else out there, they call me 116, crazy man. We're going 10-7 myself. I say I'm going to sit in front of the fan trying to get cool off.
10-4, see ya.
Don't want to be you, we don't.
Saying, if you got a window air conditioner out there, do what I do, clean it out. Maybe you'll stop coughing or hacking. That's what I had to do. Before I did it, man, every time I hit that air conditioner, I'd start sneezing. And now they got it all cleaned out. I'm not sneezing anymore, so it was worth it.
Oh, yeah, I got mine nice and clean. I clean filter every week. I take that filter out and take charge up all that oil and pick up all kinds of stuff in there. It must feed back in the radio. All right, I'll catch y'all later. We're going 10-7.
Okay. Yeah, I had to clean out a lot more of the filter this time. I had to pull the face off of it and get in there in the grill and all kind of stuff. So it was all in there. Talk to you later.
All right, I'll see you. See you later there, number 3. Back out.
Yeah, 10-4, I'm back on the ground playing now. Okay, I'm Roundabout. I'm back out. They call me number 3, the Chicken Man Roundabout. Yeah. With the meowing kitty. Come here, kitty. Come here now on the microphone. All right, Roundabout. Chicken Man number 3, I'm back out.
Must you look like a chicken. Much chicken you've been eating. Eating dog food, your water, and cat food. I bet you that'd be a heck of a lamb meal.
Hey, can I go there and give me a $5 rotisserie chicken? Well, actually, it's 2 cents less than that, $4.98. Shoot, I can eat all week on that bad boy. Tell you what, that's the way to survive here in this day and age. Okay, Roundabout. They call me number 3, Chicken Man. I'm back out.
What's that out there, Chicken Man? Roundabout number 3 over there in the circle. You take care of how it's going. So glad you got it on your base there. You sound much better than them down 2 mud dug mobiles you got out there. They call me 116, the crazy man with $5.07.
Okay, great man. I'll catch you on the flip flop. All right, now I'm Roundabout and I'm back out.
Talk to you later, Roundabout. Night Ranger on the side.
Okay, 10-4, Night Ranger. You take care.
Night Ranger, you still in there?
Yeah.
Butterbean.
.shadowstorm.com.
10-4. Yeah, I just want to make sure so he could hear it again. It's just www.shadowstorm.com. Okay.
Yep, www.shadowstorm.com should come right up, and then you'll need to go to the CB section. He'll see my homepage, but if he does the /CB, that'll take him to the whole thing. Tell me to follow the link to it. That should show up for Night Ranger CB or whatever it is. Or maybe it's under Carolina Pirate, but anyway.
Oh, okay. Okay. So he said he didn't hear the WW part. Hey, let's see. I will call him Mr. T. Eliminator got hit by lightning again. So he's having to rebuild his antenna.
Oh, no, that was a new antenna. But yeah, his lightning doesn't like him, does it?
Did you hear that, crazy man?
Yeah, go to www.shadowstorm.com and put in /CB. That'll take you to the Night Ranger Carolina Pirate page. That'll be easier to work with. www.shadowstorm.com /CB.
10-4. Did you hear that, Butterbean? Okay there, Eliminator. Sorry to hear about that, man. I wish you, I know that other had a dent in it. How bad does this one get? Did he burn it up all the way? Here I am talking over the radio, and he's on the computer. Okay, Butterbean said he got it.
Okay.
Okay, catch y'all later. I got to go 10-7. Make sure you check out oldtuberadionetwork.net. oldtuberadionetwork.net. It comes on at about 11 p.m. tonight, Eastern Standard Time, or you can go to Old Tube Radio Network on YouTube and check it out there. And they come out of California, and they show the radios that the people are talking on. They got some different ones in there, and it's pretty neat. And let's see. Oh, okay. Mr. T said it cooked the coil, burned the coil up on that antenna when the lightning hit it. $10-7. I'll hang in there for a minute so he can get back with you on that, so I don't shut you down on that talking to him there, Night Ranger.
Somebody was way out there saying hello.
Hello. I hear you out there. I hear you. Come on back. Come on back. Might be a Mexican there. I don't know.
And he would have said that hola if he was Mexican.
Yeah, I don't know what he was, but I couldn't understand it. There's somebody else just coming in. Come on. Come on. It might be Canada there. It might be speaking French type of thing there, number 3. How about up around Canada? Hello, up around Canada. Break. How about that Canada station? Break. Hello, come in.
In South Carolina, we hear you, Canada.
Triple 5 Northeast Mass, stand by.
Hello, up around Massachusetts, a 21 Dirty Diaper Kakalaki break.
Coming in good. Nice and loud up here. Nice and loud. How are you coming in there?
You coming in good there. This 21 got you on this video gate there on YouTube. There, come on.
That in the video gate. Nice. I'm going to be popular. I'm going to be a star one of these days.
Yeah, Roger on that there. No doubt about it. I didn't get your handle there or numbers there. Tell me again.
This be 555 around here, Cape Cod. I don't know if you know where that is, in Massachusetts, out on the ocean.
Yeah, 10-4. Yeah, I went to graded school there, 555. Come on.
Very nice. Awesome.
Yeah, they had that on a map there. We had to learn with Cape Cod. I think that's where the codfish come from. Isn't that right there? Come on.
Not really. They're around here. The codfish are all northeast, all the way up to Maine. I do a little fishing, a couple boats.
Yeah, I was just kidding you there. I was just kidding you. All right, let me stand by. You got that number 3 out there. He's got a set of beams. Maybe he can pull you in on the flat side. Have a good one, it's 21 Dirty Diaper. Check it out on YouTube now. Just Google Dirty Diaper 21 or get on YouTube, whatever, and look up Dirty Diaper 21 video gate there. And it'll be tonight's date. Have a good one now. We gone.
Dirty Diaper 21, am I correct?
That's right.
Awesome. It's a pleasure chatting with you. Nice. Stay cool.
Yeah, Dirty Diaper, I listened to you come in and skip up there in Massachusetts, some of those SDR receivers.
Was it nasty?
Yeah, massive. No, I'm just listening to you coming in on one of those Kiwi receivers.
I didn't know if you had that waterfall on me or not.
Yeah, it's kind of waterfall.
Yeah, I didn't know if I was nasty.
Oh, let me go look, dog, and let me see how wide you are.
All right, I'm gonna be on the. Get ready. Tell me when you're gonna look. Hello, up there in Massachusetts. Hey, this 21 on this nasty Galaxy Saturn. Nasty Galaxy Saturn on the flat side, and I'm gonna flip to the vertical side. Hang on. Okay, nasty on this nasty Galaxy Saturn on the vertical side.
No copy on that. Yeah, you're coming in 5x5 over here, man.
That's not too bad. You're about literally about 8 or 9 KCs.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, let me go there and look and see what I am. You got just knocked over something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Looks like I'm about, I'm about 6 to 8, 9 KCs.
Yeah, how much was I?
Hey, you're about 8, 9 KCs. We're about the same.
Okay, good. I didn't want you to call a man on me.
It's not channels or anything.
Yeah, I didn't want you to call a man on me.
Yeah, maybe a crazy man.
Hello up there in Massachusetts again, that break. Anyway, Eliminator said that's the second time he's hit by lightning in the where he's at over there.
I mean, I've had a couple antennas blown by lightning too, but it was usually 10 years or more apart, but not 20 years. But yeah, Haiti lost that brand new antenna.
Yeah, I think I got hit by lightning too over here. My other Dozy test center bit to dust. So I don't know. And this this amp isn't working. Its receive amp isn't working like it should. It's doing a little bit, but I think I'm only running on one 250B. But anyway, I got 2 more over here. Oh, look at there. Look at there. Lost power. Audio. All right. Let me stand by. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here and let this thing cool off. I enjoyed it. I'm back out.
All right. Talk to you later. Hello up there in Massachusetts. Night Ranger around Charleston, South Carolina.